This is The Success Factor with your host, DeCarlo Eskridge, and we're going to be speaking with Lindell Warden, the student of the beloved Neville Goddard, and we're going to be talking about letting go, being still, and knowing that God is within you. This is part 4 of a 5-part series.
I'm responsible, and that's heavy for most people because we've been so indoctrinated with looking for the resources of our change, of our transformation outside of us.
That's right. That's right. That's all I've been telling everybody. It's right with you. Don't give it. That's why God says that God is a jealous God. When you give your power away, He doesn't like that. Because He's with you. He says, I suffer with you, but you'll behold me not. He's with you always. If He's right with you, He's suffering everything you're suffering. Why would they tell us, arouse thyself, O Lord? Why sleepest thou? Why would that message be to us? Unless God is with us. And He's unaware that He's us. That's the reason why He wants you to think only a big, lovely, and it's good report. Because He gets what you get. You see, that's the wonderness of God. He gave Himself. I am with you always. He gave Himself to you. Son, all I have is yours. Here it is. Use it wisely. But He wouldn't even say that. Just told him, use it. Multiply. Magnify. Everything. As you think you are. There's only God. I'm with you always. I will never leave you. If God didn't do it, it wasn't done. And you'd say, and every time I say that, someone's always saying, well, you didn't do the mad, the ugly stuff. All things to all. He's telling you, choose it. You don't like it the way it is. Choose different. Choose. Just the word itself is just, it expands and expands and expands in you until you have to choose. For real. Not just superficially. Not just get by today.
And the truth of the matter is, apart from us, God, He can't do it apart from us.
No. He needs your input, and your input is, I will. Look, it's not about worthiness, it's about willingness. If it were about worthiness, well, okay, there, you got really reason to be worried. But it isn't about worthiness, it's about willingness. Are you willing to listen? He tells them, you're not listening. You hear the word, but you're not listening. It just bounces right off of you. If you're looking for what you're looking for is looking for you. Remember that. Just remember that. What you're looking for is, and how are you looking? Well, what are you thinking about? That's looking. Seek and you shall find. Shall find. Whatever you're looking for. He didn't say what it was. That's where whatsoever comes in. And that's not a slang word that I'm using. That's Scripture. You were given whatsoever to choose from. Choose wisely, or you suffer. And suffer. Look, we're told we're healed by His stripes. Okay, as far as I've understood, He's already got them.
Done deal.
That's right. He already received them.
So we're either choosing heaven or hell.
Yes, that's it. That's all it is. It's choose. That word must stay with you. every day, night and day. Choose this day. This day, right now, today, right here. Think.
This moment.
Yes, that's right. Because it's a step outside of natural man-mind reasoning, outside of body, outside of all earth. It happens a moment here and a moment there, but you have to grab the moment. I think someone's trying to butt in.
You got somebody's come through your line?
I think so.
You want to pause or?
No.
Okay. Now, I'm sitting there thinking, and I think that even though you've probably said it 25 to 50 times, the listener has to understand in the choosing, what are you giving your attention to right now?
That's
this moment.
This moment, right.
And in that choosing, or whatever you're choosing to think about, is what's being brought about in your life. You're always thinking.
It's not falling into the past, understand.
It's forward. You're thinking
that was my problem all along in the beginning. I thought what I said yesterday or minutes ago, that's the past. But no. It's not the past. It's projected into your future. So you're actually making a map today where you're going tomorrow. So make it wisely. Go ahead.
I'm sitting there thinking about when you said that about it's like having an argument with your spouse, and they say, well, you said such and such, blah, 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 whatever that thing is that may have been hurtful. And you say, well, that was the past, and you should just forget it. But those things that were said is being manifested in that present as a hurting point to that person, and making that practical. So the things that we say that appear to be already said or in the past is really creating our now.
That's right. That's right. Because, you see, it's not as specific if it's an attitude. You see what I mean?
I do.
It may not be what you're thinking at the moment, that in other words, your idea at the moment, but yet it's an attitude that you've accepted. And so it kind of fills in for you.
And it's played forward in the future.
Right. Everything is being forwarded ahead of you. Everything. You're told that if you don't choose, the world kind of just steps in for you, and they choose for you. And most of the people that I have in private interviews, I would say that 90% of them are there because they don't feel they are in control of their life. And the thing of it is, they're right. They're not. If they're there to complain about it, then they're not in control. They're letting other things, environment, other people, other ideas, attitudes, persuade them away from what they think is really right for them. Everybody's looking for someone else to do for them that which they know they must do in themselves. It's as within, so without. Everything on the without is secondhand. It's created by mind of man, as you think you are. Attitude, awareness, imaginational control is with you now. Only just use it. Turn to it. Then it is you in control. If that's what you're looking for. Most people really, really don't want control. They're afraid of it.
Why do you believe that? Is it easier giving it to giving that control to someone else or a entity outside oneself? What's the benefit, do you believe?
Yes, that's it. That is exactly what they do. They leave it to something else. Then, if it doesn't go right, they're not at fault. Wherever they left it to didn't come through.
But they're experiencing the consequences.
Oh, absolutely. That's assured from the moment one. I mean, I'm sure I just assume everybody's aware of that. That as you sow, you reap. You can deny your harvest, but as you sow, you reap. And everybody does. They deny their harvest. If they would claim it. Someone's looking to call in again. That's all right. Just let them go. It's not important, I'm sure. It's probably some of those, what are they always calling you? The
telemarketers and solicitors.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we get enough of them also.
Yeah, those robocalls.
Oh, they've gotten creative. They've gotten very creative now. You may not even get a person. You'll get a actual computerized system before they get you over to a person. So, but many of us are operating off of that autopilot, as it were. And when we look at our lives, we believe that there's sources, the government, the workplace, the spouse, the children, someone else outside of us is responsible for our happiness, for example.
Believe me, I hear it every day. Every day I hear that same scenario over and over and over. If they're not complaining about something, then they're trying to direct God. Honestly, people do. In their mind, they're actually directing God. I said, do you hear what you're saying? You're telling God how He's supposed to help you? Come on. I mean, come on.
In having those conversations, do you, for the most part, when that conversation is over, is that person still of the same mindset still? Or is there...
That's it.
Do you ever find that there's somewhat illumination for some?
All of it. All of it. Whatever can be, will be. You see, that's just it. What did Jesus say? The poor in spirit we shall have with us always. So there's always those who don't get it. There's those who just absolutely, the ones who are proud that they're stupid. Hey, come on, you hear it every day.
Yeah.
Come on, you couldn't turn on the television without hearing that.
That's true. Yeah. Proud of the ignorance, I agree.
Oh, yeah. I can remember. I can remember when I was a child, back in Missouri. I used to take the little kids out into the backwoods to kill something, and they had to kill something.
Mm-hmm.
I often thought there's enough to kill right with me. I'll tell you, they really kind of twisted your mind around. I mean, the ignorance is just, it's like an odor that you don't like. And you can't seem to get away from it. But you're always given escape. To the Lord belongs escape. Where's he escaping from? He's escaping from our nonsense. That's where it is. That's what it should be. It is we who are steering. Are we awake? Are we have our eyes open? But if we're in the dark, you see, anything can happen.
Remember this, creators, that only you can create your perfect world. Not God or man. Only you can create your perfect world. Until we speak next week, have a blessed and abundant week. This is The Success Factor with your host, DeCarlo Eskridge.